Chuckhead Pete and Mucky Mike were strolling through the park one day, with mud upon their ragged shirts and sticky fingers made of clay. Pete's hair was like a thorny bush where spiders spun their heavy thread, while Mike had yellow puddles caked from toes right up to his head. They laughed and jumped in slimy pools and didn't care about the grime, for being messy, wild and bold was how they loved to spend their time. But sitting on a wooden bench beneath a shady willow tree were two young girls in pretty gowns as clean as any girls could be. Their socks were white, their shoes were bright, their hair was brushed and tied with bows, with not a speck of dust or dirt upon their cheeks or on their clothes. Pete gave a grin and Mike yelled out to show them both a giant toad, but both the girls just turned away and looked down at the gravel road. The first girl frowned and shook her head, the second girl began to sigh. They held their handkerchiefs so tight and watched the dirty pair go by. "You smell of bogs and rotten logs," the tallest girl was quick to shout. "Your hair is full of twigs and leaves your messy pockets inside out. Go wash your hands and clean your feet, you look a dreadful scary sight. Come back and talk to us today when you are smart and dressed right." The boy stood still and looked surprised to hear the girl speak out so plain. They looked down at their muddy clothes and then looked at each other again. For all their lives they loved the muck, they loved the dirt and loved the slime. But looking at those pretty bows, they felt a change for the first time. "Let's do it, Mike," young Pete proposed. "Let's see if we can look quite grand. We'll wash away the sticky mud and clear the dust from every hand." So off they ran to find a tub with heavy hearts but determined minds, to seek the soap and water clean that every neat and tidy boy finds. Pete grabbed a comb and gave a yank. He pulled out twigs and spider webs. He scrubbed his ears and washed his neck until the dirty water ebbs. The tangles smooth, the curls fell soft, his wild black hair was brushed in place. With all the bugs and beetles gone, a handsome smile was on his face. And Mucky Mike took off his cap and scrubbed his skin with soapy foam, until the skin beneath the clay was brighter than a polished chrome. They found two suits of navy blue with shiny buttons in a row, and polished shoes that caught the light and made a grand and brilliant show. They combed their hair and tucked their shirts and walked out straight into the street, no longer known as messy lads with muddy hands and filthy feet. They marched right back into the park, two dapper boys so neat and trim. The sun was shining in the sky and sparkling on the river's brim. They walked up to the willow tree where both the girls were sitting still, and bowed as polite as kings could bow upon a high and windy hill. "Good afternoon," said polished Pete. "We've come to talk as you desired. We've washed the mud and changed our clothes in smartest fashion now attired." The two girls gasped and dropped their fans. They could not believe their very eyes, to see the wild and messy boys transformed into a grand surprise. They smiled and stood to greet the pair and asked them both to take a seat, delighted by the shiny shoes and handsome looks of Mike and Pete. The boys had learned that being clean could win a friendly, happy heart, though deep inside they missed the mud that they had loved right from the start.